It was a great approach shot, but the pass was just superb.
30 all.
And I don't think Stefan really minds this happening because he feels that Ivan can't play that many great shots.
Done all right so far in his career.
But how's he going against Stefan in the last 8 matches they've played? And again, it's Edberg forcing his way to the net. Lendl making a real error there, thinking the ball was going to go long, but landing on the line. Break point.
That's out.
Deuce.
Yeah. Edberg's walking right up to the net. I don't know what he expects to see, but it was out. Appeal to David Littlefield will be to absolutely no avail. Let's go to Alan Stone.
Yes, well, he said to David Littlefield that the ball actually hit the line, and David Littlefield wasn't having a bar of that, and from where I sit, the call was correct. It just missed.
We'll have another look at it. The ball did look wide, and I think that replay confirms it.
Advantage Lendl.
And again, Edberg coming to the net, but not off a very high quality approach shot that time.
Game Lendl. 1 all.
So some really tight points. 1 point is all it's going to take to win or lose a game here. Gain the break. Edberg's game has lifted, I think, noticeably. I don't know what the conversation there was with Lendl. I think he was just asking for another towel, was he? Some fresh towels.
He just went over and wiped down, and I'm sure went over the 25-second limit.
Not for the first time.
It doesn't normally bother him.
Oh. Again, the dangerous moment for Edberg with a second serve. It wasn't a bad second serve, actually.
That was good length. Just a beautiful return of serve from Lendl. It seemed to be his tactic right from the beginning to try to go for as many returns of serve as possible.
$15 all.
Foot fault. He does get pinged for them occasionally.
30 all.
And again, Stefan just snatching at that forehand a little bit and not catching the ball cleanly, just dragging it across court.
It's a set all, and Edberg 2-1 in the third.
Edberg leads 2-1.
On serve, third set. Lendl took the first 6-4, Edberg the second 7-5.
And Stefan Lendl taking a new racket. I thought he might, because at the conclusion of the previous game he thumped the racket
quickly, please.
on the strings on the net post, and if he didn't break a string he certainly wouldn't have done the restring much good. So plenty of rackets in that kit of his, and you've done a racket count, Gary. Would it be 5 rackets he's into now?
No, 6.
6.
Quiet, please. Thank you.
On his 6th racket.
Yes, that's the previous 5 stacked up there.
And he has changed this racket because there are new balls being taken.
Love 15.
Now, Ivan has asked for that ball back. He wasn't happy with that bounce. He's actually looked at the court a few times today as if he's had a surprise bounce, and this surface really doesn't give you too many surprises. I think he was clearly beaten by the Edberg forehand. Love 15.
Love 30.
Well, Lendl came out running hot, and Edberg seemed to be just a little ill at ease with himself, and things turned around a bit, John.
Yes, Ivan just for the first time does seem to be fraying a little bit. That first serve missing by a huge margin, and then miscuing on the backhand when he wasn't under pressure.
Oh, good volley.
And both Samantha and Tony would really like that.
30.
It's an area of his game that he's worked on so hard, and it really has improved. That was a beautiful backhand volley in rather a difficult position.
Yes, wide. The girl was on the line, was so busy getting out of the way of the ball. She didn't call it. It was called from the chair. Definitely wide, Alan Stone.
Yes, clearly wide. You're right, Gary. She was trying to evade the ball and just didn't pick it up.
It was called by David Littlefield.
I didn't hear you say anything.
Well, Lendl saying that he didn't hear, and that's quite conceivable, I guess.
You didn't say anything. When? Nobody heard you.
Umpire definitely did step in and call.
Well, go ahead and ask them if that's how you want to call it. When you call it surprise, so you have to say overrule or something. You cannot just let me think I won the point and then 20 seconds later say it was out.
Well, I think we're at an advantage here because we do pick up most everything that is said on court, and we definitely did hear David Littlefield. Now, whether or not he said it loud enough for Ivan to hear.
Yes, I wasn't sure whether the Lions lady didn't call it. In fact, it looks like her right arm did go out to signal the ball was wide. The ball was clearly wide, so Ivan really didn't have much of an argument.
Oh, if looks could kill.
15-40.
Break points again for Edberg. He had one break point in Lendl's previous service game.
Yes, you're right. We'd be making funeral arrangements for David Littlefield.
To let off for Lendl.
And some real tension down there now. A bit of a disputed point, and Edberg realising the opportunity here while Lendl is a little upset. If he can just get his nose in front now, he might be able to run away with the match.
Deuce. Quiet, please. Thank you. Advantage Edberg.
Lendl's going to appeal here over the second serve. It certainly was a wide swinging serve. Well, Alan Stone again I think is probably in the best position down there to adjudicate for us.
Yes, well, that line's a little bit tricky for me, but it did appear as if it was a correct call, and it's obviously not going to be overruled by the umpire.
It's break point to Edberg again. Let's see it. Yeah, well, it's easier to tell from that one, and from that one I'd say the call was correct.
No doubt that it was very, very close. And in view that the ball had been called wide by the Lions person,
referee and supervisor at courtside, Peter Bellinger on the right, Bill Gilmore with him. Break point for Edberg. Got the break, and Lendl is furious.
Edberg leads 3-1.
Wow.
And the Swedish crowd, section of the crowd playing its role at the moment. When Lendl went to question the call, they jeered him and booed him. It's having a little bit of an effect on the match.
Love 15.
maybe this is what Ivan needed. He is fired up and really hit this ball with some authority.
Out. 15 all.
He dealt with that one pretty severely too.
Yes, he's really far less inhibited now and going for his shots. That ball of Edberg's really not going wide enough. Now this match really becoming a match. Lendl's angry at being down the break and is fighting back like a real champ.
Yes, that's good. That's the break back. 3 games to 2.
Edberg leads 3-2.
Umpire's called time here, but Lendl's a long way off
quickly, please.
being ready to play.
It'll be quite interesting to see what happens here, because Ivan is going to be way over the time limit.
Let's see what David Littlefield does here. I mean, this is going to be...
And Edberg is putting pressure on. He will have to give Ivan
Quiet,
a warning.
please.
He's got to.
Takes a little bit of guts.
No.
It appears he is letting that pass. Well, I don't know the point of having the rules if you're not going to enforce them.
A lot of latitude there for Lendl.
Quiet, please. Thank you.
I mean, 35, 40 seconds worth of latitude.
Love.
And here it is in replay. Edberg attacking the forehand of Lendl, and Lendl coming up with a cross-court topspin passing shot.
Love.
This match has just gone through a couple of changes. Here's the forced errors set by set. Quite a few more for Lendl.
Go!
30-15.
First double fault that he served. Second, sorry.
Or maybe you thought that other one was on the line.
I was so embroiled in the controversy I neglected to note it.
Ball!
40-15. Game Lendl.
3-all. A couple of important psychological
3-all.
milestones have been achieved in this last couple of games, John.
You're absolutely right. And the moment Ivan got angry and broke the serve, and then rather belligerently went clearly over the time limit on the change of ends, Edberg did question the umpire if he was going to do anything. He did nothing.
15 love.
Which I think shows that the world's number 3 still holds a little bit more sway with the officials when it comes to intimidating than the current number 1.
30 love.
Third ace for Edberg.
It is from the reverse angle, swinging ball straight down the centre, just inside the line and swinging away.
$30-15.
Here it is in replay. When Lendl has time to get set, he is really dangerous on the passing shot on both sides.
This third set has been in progress 31 minutes, the match for 2 hours. And there could well be another 2 hours play left in it.
All.
Hitting some magnificent backhands, Lendl.
Yes, he's getting on to the serve a little bit more often. I'm just wondering whether it's not because there's been a little bit more overcast weather, and the Edberg camp believes that his serve bites more and kicks more, moves more when the court is hot.
It was a hard-stopping volley, that.
Yes, I'm sure it went much, much closer to the line than what Stefan was hoping.
Wins the game for Edberg. He leads by 4 games to 3 in the third set.
Edberg leads 4-3.
Two little things here. Let's see what sort of cap he comes back out wearing, because he's got the logo of his sponsor on the front of it, and I think that's illegal also, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. In fact, I noticed on his previous cap, he might be doing something about it now, he had ripped off the logo, but you could sort of see where it was. Fooling with the cap, but there's something there. I don't know whether that's the logo or just one of the motifs they use.
Quiet, please. Thank you.
When is a logo not a logo?
When it's on Ivan's hat.
15 love. All. 15-30.
Bad miss by Lendl. You could tell.
All. $40-30. Deuce.
Tightening up a little.
And here it is in replay again. Edberg forcing his way to the net. Lendl on the defensive.
The net attack works for Edberg again.
Advantage Edberg.
Smith hit for a backhand, rather fortunate for Edberg. Caught the frame of the racket, landed just centimetres inside the baseline. Later in the point, was beautiful sliding backhand approach, setting up the easy volley. Break point.
Edberg leads 5-3.
And I think for the first time in the match, Lendl really did appear to wilt under the net attack from Stefan Edberg. He didn't make a full swing at that backhand.
Quiet, please. Thank you. Quiet, please.
This time he was broken, he broke back immediately.
Yes.
Love 15.
And we'll see this on reverse angle at full stretch, straight down the line.
$15 all.
Just to show you how much he's being worried by the net rushing tactics of Edberg.
And
30-15.
See it again in replay.
And Gary, I actually thought I heard something.
Alan Stone?
Well, I must say I didn't hear it later. It seemed to pass the net clearly to me. It was just a well-placed serve straight into the body, which has been quite successful.
30 all.
Just third. Second time he's been foot folded.
Quiet, please.
Cry of disapproval from the Swedish contingent. And set point for Edberg. Yes, 2 sets to 1.
Edberg, 6-3. Edberg leads 2 sets to 1.
Down 2 sets to 1. 1985, the WCT
Quiet,
finals indoors on Supreme Court. He was down 3-6, 7-6, 3-6, and won the last 2 sets 6-1, 6-2.
Fourth set. Love.
It's the first time in the match that Lendl has opened a set with his serve.
Lendl with the net position, Edberg with the pass.
And really not doing enough with that forehand volley. Playing at mid-court.
Out! 30-15.
Outmaneuvered that time, Lendl.
30 all.
And again, it's the net attack that's paying dividends for Stefan Edberg. He's got the position, and it's going to take a fantastic shot from Lendl to win the point.
You saw those stats on the screen. You can count the points won at the net by Van Lendl on one hand.
And there it is, set by set. And the trend steadily towards Stefan Edberg.
Game, Edberg. First game, fourth set.
Lendl with an awful lot to do now. Down 2-1, down a break in the opening game of the fourth set.
And Lendl's attitude on the change of ends.
Thank you.
Certainly doesn't look healthy. Looks very depressed, and Stefan Edberg travelling very smoothly and looking more and more confident as this match progresses.
Love.
Despite the fairly substantial cloud cover, it is still reached 33 degrees at courtside. So you'd be looking at a court surface temperature somewhere around the 54 degree mark, I'd imagine.
Love.
Not working for Lendl now. .50 degrees, in fact, the court surface temperature.
Love. Game Edberg.
Well, the winner's just flowing from Edberg's racket now.
Edberg leads 2-love.
And what an emphatic service game that was for him after gaining the initial break.
Yes, and Tony Roach would understand what's happening on the court only too well, because he had the same ability as Edberg to be able to break up an opponent's rhythm with a vast variety of shot.
Love.
Kevin Gosper, prime mover in the Australian Olympic movement, with Philippe Chatrier, president of the International Tennis Federation.
15 all.
And Stefan assuring Ivan that the ball was wide. And I think you could bank on that.
Quiet, please. .30-15. 40-15. $40-30. Deuce. Advantage Lendl. Game Lendl. Ball
Lendl
change.
on the scoreboard in the fourth set, but it's still Edberg. 2-1,
Edberg
2 games
leads
to 1.
2-1. Seats, please. Quiet, please.
This is the 7th racket that he's used in the match. There are the discards, shoes included.
Looks like the pit in a car race at the end of the race with all the discarded wheels and tyres and various paraphernalia.
More rackets there than I've ever owned in my life.
Love.
4th ace for Edberg. Great way to open your serve.
There are the aces set by set. Edberg keeping a very steady rate. 1 a set.
Love.
It is from the reverse angle. Edberg picking up the low volley beautifully and then hovering on the line. You might recall that Lendl has played several of his backhand passing shots up the line recently, and Edberg's aware of it.
Love.
Yeah, that's in.
40-15.
And this time Lendl choosing the chip backhand return.
It's the first point he's taken off Edberg's serve in this set.
Out. 40-30. Deuce.
An extraordinary lapse of concentration from leading 40-love. One good return of serve from Lendl, and Edberg really made a double fault and a very easy volley missed. Back to Juice.
Oh, what a miss.
Advantage Lendl.
This sets up the breakback point for Ivan Lendl.
And this is really a game of lost opportunity for Stefan Edberg. Backhand volley, by far his best shot, and that was above his shoulder.
Please.
He hit it about a foot down from the top of the net.
Oh, what a winner. Lendl breaks back for 2-all.
2-all. Quiet, please.
Well, the unexplainable bowling
please.
misses there, Edberg, could be perhaps the reason the wind has just got up a little bit, and it's blowing from the southern end, from Edberg's end, so it just may have caused those two misses in the volleys.
Love.
And Stefan just getting a little angry with himself, and he would realise he really blew that previous game when he had the match really in his keeping. And now just pushing that approach shot into the top of the net.
Love.
Now Lendl is the one who's gaining in confidence again and dictating play from the back of the court.
Love. .40-15.
Yes, landed right on the line. That's the winner for Lendl. He makes the running in this fourth set, 3 games to 2. So down on himself in the previous set, the third set, after a dispute over a couple of calls with the umpire and lines personnel. Losing that set, appeared in a very black mood.
Seats, please, at the ends of the court especially.
Now, having been down the early break in the fourth set, he's got it back, a loose game from Edberg.
Please take your seats, ready for
much
play.
more
Thank you.
Relaxed.
Also interesting, he was almost the first out on the court just then. When he was in trouble, he took extra time.
Out. 15 love. 30 love.
And here it is from net cam. Edberg closing in close to the net, still being able to cover the overhead.
$40 love.
He was up 40 love in his last service game and lost it. Not this time.
Game Edberg. 3-all. Love 15.
Well, they've been on court for 2 hours and 38 minutes, and that's the first time that Stefan Edberg has actually sounded heavy on his feet.
Quiet, please. Thank you.
Another strange point.
Quiet, please.
Playing a role.
All.
Lucky to get away with that one, Lendl.
On the reverse angle, Edberg really just doing anything to get the ball back in play, but Ivan not doing anything with that forehand volley at all and giving Edberg the chance to make the pass, which he didn't take.
$30-15.
6 aces is served now.
Again, it's the slider out wide. He has mixed that one in very, very well today.
All.
And here is one of the prettiest shots in the game of tennis. Edberg's backhand.
$40-30.
It had been a while since Ivan had served an ace, now coming up with 2 in this game.
Game Lendl.
And Lendl continues to make play in the fourth set.
Lendl leads 4-3.
Edberg to serve 3-4.
Thank you.
But of course he leads by 2-1.
15 love. All.
Hitting in.
Thirty 15.
Two in this game.
30 all.
Total of 6 for the match.
Only 2 for Lendl.
Half a centimetre from being a mighty point. Eyes of the world are upon this match.
Edberg.
Despite the 2 double faults, he levels at 4 all.
4 all.
And Stefan just losing confidence. He's just looked a little shaky in this 4th set from the moment he was the break in front.
Oh, important time for Lendl. Things coming to a crunch for him. Trailing 2 sets to 1, 4 all. But he can't afford to falter. Not in this service game.
Love 15.
How can Edberg build on this opening?
$15 all.
Short answer is no.
$15.30.
Stefan Devane would be, his prime concern would be, will Stefan come to the net at this point? He's got to do everything in his power to keep him back.
Oh.
15-40.
And this is a real let-off for Stefan Edberg. He really got a free point here. He'd only pushed the ball back into play. Maybe a little inhibited with tension. There's 2 break points.
And he's got the pass, he's got the break. And Lendl hits a ball almost out of the stadium.
Edberg leads 5. Seats quickly, please. Thank you.
So Edberg ahead 5-4 with a break on Lendl. Lendl warned for code violation for belting that ball almost out of the stadium after dropping his serve.
Please take your seats quickly.
Forehand
Thank
into
you.
the net. He's going to be thinking about that for some time to come.
Seats behind the players.
Set up the break points for Edberg.
Quiet, please. Ready for play. Thank you.
Stefan Edberg is serving for a place in the final. The Ford Australian Open for 1991.
Love 15.
Reverse angle. Lendl is not going to go down without fighting.
All. 15-30.
That could be the most expensive of the 7 double faults that he served. Now he goes for a new racket. Two breakback points for Lendl.
Quiet, please.
Aggressive, positive play from Edberg. Match point for Stefan Edberg after being 2 break points down.
Quiet, please. Thank you. Deuce. Advantage Edberg.
And Devine would hate to have missed that forehand. It wasn't a difficult one.
Second match point, and Lendl turns away. Edberg just playing the waiting game for a fraction. Audible groan from the lips of the Swedish fans. He misses the first serve.
Deuce.
Another double. A total of 8. Tony Pickard on the edge of his seat. A rueful smile. So close.
Thank you.
And the worst thing about those 8, a number of them coming at critical stages. He serve relies on his rhythm, and when he tenses up, the rhythm goes.
Oh boy.
Advantage Lendl.
That's the forehand that he missed from that side last time.
That one possibly even easier. You could see it was just straight down the centre. There was no direction. There was no depth. It's a very nervous second
Quiet,
serve.
please.
It's a third
Thank you.
break point for Lendl. And Lendl's back in at 5-all.
Well, whoever metering out the luck today is doing a
Quiet,
very
please.
fair job, because if we recall in the second set when Edberg got the vital break, it was courtesy
Thank you. Quiet,
of
please.
a let cord that went out of Lendl's.
Edberg
Please,
went to the
thank
chair
you.
to change rackets, did change, got halfway back to the court and then changed his mind
Ready
again.
for play. Quiet, please.
So 5-all. Lendl having saved 2 match points.
Love 15. All.
Taking on Edberg at his own game.
Yes, and this time attacking the ball that's inside the service line. Beautiful approach and an excellent volley from Ivan Lendl.
(30-15).
Consecutive points. He's charged the net.
After 3 hours of play, we're at 5-all in the 4th set. 2 sets to 1. Edberg has had 2 match points. Oh, what a shot.
And Gary, if you can believe it, there's a few players on the circuit who don't believe that Lendl can hit the backhand passing shot across court anymore. They can see something that I can't.
He's hit a few backhand winners, hasn't he? Lendl lives at 6-5.
Lendl leads 6-5.
Huge mental task here now for Stefan Edberg. He's had 2 match points.
Seats, please. Thank you.
Couldn't clinch it, lost his serve. And now he's got a hold serve here to get into a tiebreak in this 4th set.
Seats, please. Quiet, please.
Against a fiercely determined Ivan Lendl, one of the toughest competitors around.
Thank you. Quiet, please.
If not the toughest. Add that to the list of backhand winners.
Well, there's been
Love
3
15.
magnificent backhands across court from Lendl. About the last 4 points, and that's probably the best.
Quiet, please. $15-all.
He's hit 5 aces, but they've been far outweighed by those double faults.
There it is. And again, it's been the one down the centre that's produced the ace on the second court.
$30-15. $40-15.
There's the reverse angle, and Lendl trying to go for the return, not getting it on the strings. And Lendl leads the forehand winners too.
Game Edberg. 6-all. Tiebreak. Quiet, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Quiet, please. Thank you. 1-0, Lendl.
Well, he pounced on this.
Yes, quite a funny thing happened. Then he went to hit a forehand, then realised he couldn't get there in time, had to hit the backhand. Coming in with a sweeping forehand drive volley.
One all.
Oh, dear.
2-1, Lendl.
Well, Lendl was down, but not quite out in that point. Marvellous defensive lob that he put up.
Lendl.
That sigh of relief escaping the lips of Tony Roach there.
Lendl.
With a straight face. His man is not doing well right now.
Quiet, please. Thank you. Lendl.
Lendl had a chance here to serve out the fourth set.
Quiet, please. Thank you. First serve.
4 set points.
Quiet, please. Lendl.
Well, it could be a long way from over if Edberg were to win both these service points.
Thank you.
He
Quite
hasn't
please.
been able to do during the tiebreaker. Lendl would only have one more match point, set point left on serve.
Crowd are stunned.
2 sets all.
2 sets all.
Match, and they're certainly in it now, and I think they can't believe that they're going to actually see a 5th
Seats
set.
quickly,
It seemed that
please.
they'd taken for granted when Edberg had those match points in the 4th that it was going to finish then, and I guess Edberg still with the crowd supporters in his favour, but Ivan Lendl really starting to get it, some of the crowd starting to follow him. And Stefan Edberg, for him, of course, the serve. It's been a problem for him right throughout this match, and as I said, not quite as good as we've seen in previous years. And he also said that he feels he's better under pressure now. He used to get down on himself a little, hang his head a little, and he thinks the last couple of years that part of his game has improved. The mental side of it, well, it's going to be put to the test right here in this 5th set.
Sure is. 4th set took 61 minutes. The match has been in progress
Quiet,
for
please.
nearly 3
Take a seat,
hours and
please.
15 minutes.
Get the side of the court.
And they're about to start all over again because it's all square, 2 sets all.
Out. 15 love. First serve. $15 all. $30-15.
Reverse angle, appearing just wide.
30 all. 40-30.
Crowd just a little subdued here at courtside at the moment. I think the Edberg fans in disbelief that he didn't win it there in the fourth set, and the Lendl fans in relief that he's still in here, waiting for the tension to build again.
Deuce.
Yet another backhand winner for Lendl.
Heavily topspun backhand across court. Not easy when the ball bounces that high. There's the total of backhand winners. Edberg not doing very well on that count.
Advantage Lendl.
Well, the one count on which he does have a big score is double faults. That makes 10. The most critical one, of course, being on set point in that tie-break just a few minutes ago.
I think about 6 of them coming in the fourth set.
Lendl gets ahead in the first game of the final set.
New balls.
He changed the shoes and the umpires called time. Now, we had this situation a set and a half ago when Lendl did exactly the same thing, and he was allowed 35 to 40
Seats
seconds
quickly,
latitude
please. Thank you.
by the umpire. Now, Lendl also taking his time here coming out to play. David Littlefield taking a hard look at both of them. Lendl coming up with a new racket, which I think is the 9th racket that he's used in the match.
Quiet, please.
A little bit of a situation of Winston Churchill there. Peace through mutual terror. There was no one was getting a warning for time violation.
Very firmly struck by Lendl, dipping sharply over the net with the topspin.
Edberg approaching the net from around the baseline, and maybe fortunes are going to swing once more.
All.
And the play that worked so well for Stefan Edberg in the first 3 sets, and are now finding the passing shots.
His 8th ace of the match.
Again, it's the sliding ball out wide to the Edberg forehand.
All.
Two-time winner here. both at the National Tennis Centre, of course, the last 2 years. Finalist previously on grass at Kooyong. And for Stefan, remarkably similar when you look at it. Twice winner, once a finalist, and semis and quarters on 3 other occasions. Both his victories, of course, were on the grass at Kooyong.
Deuce.
And Edberg coming up, Lendl coming up with the big serve on the break point down.
Second serve. Advantage Edberg.
Great forcing approach shot there from Stefan Edberg brings him his second break point.
First serve.
Well, there is not a split inch as we see this on our netcam replay. Edberg coming in again with a big forehand volley. Not a split inch in this match. And I don't think he would dare stand up and predict the winner even at this point. It's an even money bet and even money you lose.
I've got the winner, I'll tell you after this point.
I'm waiting for you to confirm my opinion.
There's 2 players in the locker room who are going to play the second semi-final, and I think they would feel that the longer this match went, the greater the chance they would have in the final.
Love.
It's very hard for these very leading players to be able to beat each other on consecutive matches. Yes. Edberg's Wimbledon results.
Those 3 finals have all been against Boris Becker.
Unfortunately for both, or either Stefan or Ivan, they will have a full day's rest before the finals on Sunday.
And the one that has eluded Ivan Lendl, Wimbledon title.
All.
This should have been an easy volley for Edberg.
Went much closer to the line than what Stefan wanted.
It went in though, that's what he wanted.
It was a very easy backhand volley. He could have played the ball a couple of metres inside the line and still produced the winner.
No such thing as an easy shot at this stage of the match though, is there?
Deuce.
3.5 hours of play, and the tennis continues to be played at an incredibly high rate. Alan Stone?
Yes, John, just looking at the 2 players here, and obviously questions the physical capabilities of both players. It looks to me at this stage as if Lendl is in slightly the better shape.
Yes, I think you're right there.
Advantage Lendl.
Break point against for Ivan. You just get the feeling possibly Ivan does spend more energy though in playing a match.
Just missed it. Maybe it's like money, he's got more to spend.
Yes, that pretty much is the case. He is very, very fit, but he does expend more energy. Stefan lighter, moves easier around the court.
Advantage Edberg.
Didn't take a big swing at it.
And this is what Stefan Edberg unfortunately saw. Perfectly angled backhand return of serve, courtesy of Tony Roach.
Advantage Edberg.
holds serve, and he leads by 2 games to 1 in the 5th.
In the first round of the New South Wales Open, it has set all to Wally Masur, so he certainly missed out on valuable match play, and also, of course, came into the tournament under an injury cloud with that stomach muscle problems, and the first couple of matches he only served half pace. So for him to be here now in the 5th set, 3.5 hours already played, whichever way you look at it, it's been a great performance from Ivan Lendl.
Quiet, please. Thank you.
No argument about that.
David Littlefield did call 15 seconds some time ago, trying to speed Ivan up.
Quiet, please. Ready for play. Thank you.
Ivan's got the answer. He claims the crowd aren't seated.
And he's right about that.
Please be seated. Love 15.
Oh, superb. Superb. Marvel at the fitness of Ivan Lendl to play that shot at this stage of the match.
15 all.
Well, extraordinarily, that's the first drop shot that Stefan Edberg has played all match. And it really did catch Ivan off guard, but Ivan made great ground to the net and a beautiful high backhand volley.
Wait, please.
Well, that breeze that Alan Stone spoke about a little while ago, getting up even stronger now. Causing a halt in play. Ball boys just retrieving a few loose items blowing around the side of the court by the players' chairs.
And as Ivan can stay on the attack and neutralise Edberg at the baseline, he stands a good chance of winning this match.
All. 40-30. Lendl. Two all.
Oh, you get the feeling that Lendl's hitting the ball with more power now than he was 2 sets ago.
Yes, he definitely seemed to turn up the pace a little bit in that last game. Hitting the ball very solidly from the back of the court, but he knows if he takes the power off,
Quiet, please.
that's up. That's just an invitation to Edberg to come to the net.
Out. 15 love.
Well, he's hit so many great backhands cross court, but that time down the line, straight past Edberg.
Edberg making the approach from only about a metre inside the baseline, so not really being able to establish the net position.
Oh.
15-30.
Oh, pressure on Edberg's serve, and we've seen it a little shaky. Different stages right through this match. 10 double faults he served.
Correction, ball was good. First serve.
Overruled by David Littlefield in the chair. Linesman probably was a little unsighted by Lendl moving in front of him.
Disappointment for Lendl here is that I think he believes he's hit a winning backhand return. No doubt the serve was in. Backhand return of Lendl's was a magnificent shot.
Quiet, please. Thank you.
Points won at net, always favouring Edberg.
Game, Lendl.
Lendl's got the break. 3 games to 2.
3-2.
Good set. Well, Tony.
Seats, please.
And Stefan, coach. And
Quiet,
just see that little negative
Ready
shake of the head there from Edberg. I'm not sure whether that was
Quiet, please.
over the chanting of the fans. He just wants to get on with it.
He had his hands on his hips and he was staring
Alan Stone
straight at the officials.
Yes, once again it was about the time. Van Lendl taking too long, Edberg looking at his coach, then looking at David Littlefield, but nothing happening as again Van Lendl going over the allotted time.
15 love.
He's also staring, as we see this in replay, straight at the referee, Peter Bellinger and Ken Farrar.
Love. $30-15. $40-15.
Tenth ace.
Game Lendl.
3 aces in that game.
Lendl leads 4-2. Quiet, please. Thank you.
Roach's head is higher now.
Quiet, please.
Everybody's appetite has improved.
$15 love. Out. 30 love.
Just missed. And Lendl knows it.
This was a great forehand from Ivan on the run. That just misses the line.
$30-15.
And again, a double fault that's to blame solely on a loss of rhythm.
11 double faults for Edberg. 11 aces for Lendl.
$40-15. Game Edberg. Lendl leads 4-3.
Edberg, the man that needs to find the answers here against Lendl's serve. A break each way in the early stages of this set.
Quiet, please.
The first two
Thank
games,
you.
in fact. Both players then held to 2-all. Lendl, with the break in the fifth game,
Ready for play.
is
Quiet,
dictating
please.
terms.
Thank you.
And just then, a gust of wind caught somebody's hat and
was a noisy
down
hat
onto the court.
Love.
An even dozen.
And Stefan really hitting a hot patch with his aces, 4 in the last 2 games.
Love.
Yes, now Edberg steps away. Lendl taking so much time.
Love. Game Lendl. Lendl leads 5-3. Thank you. Quiet, please.
The Swedes in full voice as Edberg steps up to keep himself
quiet, please,
in the running here for the 1991 championship. Must hold serve.
Love.
Trying to shut out of his memory the fact that he served for the match at 5-4 in the 4th set and had 2 match points. Yes, volley just finding the line.
It is replay from the reverse angle. Beautiful backhand volley just inside the sideline.
Love. Game Edberg.
Well, Edberg has served for the match once and failed. Lendl gets his turn after this break.
And Stefan Edberg, John, as you said, losing rhythm on the serve, but also when he gets the serve in, though, I believe it's lost a little bit of the bite that it used to have in previous years. It doesn't have the opponent stretching out wide as it used to, where it used to bite in and kick wide. Now it appears to come just straight forward more. It gets up a little bit, but not the bite. And that's why Lendl's been really able to handle it.
Oh, they're going berserk. All the ball boys and ball girls.
Thank you.
Crowding into centre court to catch the drama, to catch the action.
Players are waiting. Quiet, please. Thank you.
Of this most wonderful tennis match.
Thank you. Love 15.
It's only his 3rd double fault. But that's what pressure
Quiet,
does.
please. Thank you. All.
Wife Samantha, coach Tony Roach, as we see this in replay. Lendl at the net, Lendl making the volleys when it counts.
Thank you.
Gladden the heart of Tony Roach, that would. Second in this game.
Quiet, please.
After 4 hours of play, Ivan Lendl has match point.
It is in the reverse angle. It was a very nervous second serve. Short. Edberg attacked. Lendl came up with the cross-court backhand.
Edberg had 2 match points in the previous set. Lendl has 1. Yes.
Second match. Lendl. 3 sets to 2. 6-4, 5-7, 3-6, 7-6, 6-4.